SWR 999, Sydney's West.
Good evening, this is Mitchell. We are listening to Say More Radio Show, and we actually have a guest tonight. I managed to learn how to use Zoom, and I managed to interview Boy Graduate. But before we go into that, let me tell you about what Say More Radio is about. Say More Radio Show was created a few years back. Actually, the offshoot was from the Mob Radio Show back in the early mid 2000s, and by 2013 I went solo. So this program is here to support independent artists, unsigned, and in particular unsigned independent artists with Filipino background from Australia and the rest of the world. Now you can send us your original music by email on saymoreradio@gmail.com or by sending a private message to our Facebook page. And our Facebook page is Say More Radio on SWR 999 FM. Go and have a look for us. Now your MP3s must be of radio broadcast quality, minimum 192 kilobits per second, contain no swear words or profanity, no sexual or racial vilification. Now any music genre is accepted for broadcast as long as it conforms to the community radio requirements mentioned. Vocals must also be intelligible. Words must be able to be understood, because I've received some music before and the audio quality was poor. So make sure when you send your music, the highest broadcast if you can, the 320 kilobits per second or minimum 192. Now, Say More Radio supports multiculturalism, and we'd like to keep this program wholesome and enjoyable for all. Respect all other peoples at all times. So we'd rather promote peace and harmony. We do actually have a website as well, saymoreradio.com, and we already have more than 40 countries visit our website, and we'd like the rest of the world to visit us too. Now, Say More Radio hopes to attract more listeners to SWR 999 FM locally, nationally, and internationally via the internet. If you want to listen from your phone, I suggest go to online radio box, look for SWR 999 FM, and click play and you can hear us. Now, if you're on air, thank you for listening. Let me tell you about Boy Graduate. Now, and then we're going to ask him some questions. I did a pre-record, remember? So Albury-Wodonga bred, Melbourne-based artist Boy Graduate is one of Australia's most dynamic songwriters, seamlessly bridging the gap between the two diverse genres of pop and hip-hop. Now, he's quite... Well, why don't you listen to the interview, and I think you're going to like it. Good evening. We are listening to Say More Radio Show on SWR 999 FM, and tonight with us is Boy Graduate from Albury-Wodonga. How are you, Cameron?
Hey, good. How you doing? Thanks for having me.
Good. What I'm trying to do is, this program anyway, concentrates on supporting independent Filipino artists from around the world. And someone like you, well, I don't know much about you, so I'm going to throw some questions at you that would hopefully you don't mind answering.
No, not really.
Just in passing, the first song that we will have tonight is about your mum. And I picked that song to start us off, mainly because it's Mother's Day Sunday.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Good timing.
Yeah. And because you're from Cebu, I'm from Cebu, that's why I've got the background of the sea. And
Very nice, yes.
Yeah, and I'm dressed up in my Hawaiian shirt or a summer shirt anyway, and I can see we've both grown mustaches, and
yeah.
I think this has to do with the isolation that we are all having to do at the moment.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the program. How do you want me to address you during the show? Boy graduate or boy or Cameron?
Yeah, Cam or boy grad. I don't know. People always say boy and they realize that that's odd, but they already say it, so they can't take it back. But Cam is good. Cam is good. That's my.
Let's start with that. That's an artist's tag or name. How did you come up with Boy Graduate?
I was under the stage name June Buggy when I first started rapping. I actually had a few names before Boy Graduate, but I was at RMIT University. I completed a bachelor degree there, and I was just about to graduate, and I was wearing my RMIT hoodie, like the jumper that you get.
Yep.
And I entered a cypher that was happening on the street. It's in Melbourne, so always that sort of stuff happening in the city. And I just introduced myself as Boy Graduate just because I was a boy and I was about to graduate. So,
okay.
Yeah. So it just kind of happened like that. And a lot of people were saying, oh, is that your actual stage name? I said, no, it's not. But I should definitely, consider changing my name. So I told myself that that's going to be the last time I change my rap name because I changed it like 10 times before that.
Yeah, I guess on if you want your name or your art to be kept in people's minds, you got to stick with one moniker, I guess.
Definitely, yeah. And I was still beginning back then as well, so it wasn't that much of a loss to change my name.
No, that's good. I like Boy Graduate, and I in my mind it's a boy or a man going to graduate. So I guess all these things are about graduating through life. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. That's
philosophical side of things, I guess. Now, the first track that we're going to play is about your mum, Teresita. Tell us about that.
Yeah, shout out, Mum. She's not liking the mood too much at the moment because we're seeing each other every day. But it was a song. It's my most personal song, definitely. And it was a song that I made when there was a health scare with her. And I was living in Melbourne at the time, and she was here in Albury-Wodonga, which is 3 hours, 4-hour drive for people that don't know. I just missed her a lot, and I had a studio session that night, and I was working on this track with Cam Bluff, who's a really dope producer. He produced for Amy Shark. He did Adore, actually, that big one she got big off. And it just didn't have any lyrics. It had melodies, and it just kind of fit. So we went ahead and recorded it, and it was an emotional session, actually. But it was good.
Yeah, it's very apt, I think, being Sunday now, and it's Mother's Day in Australia. So I guess you dedicated this song to your mum anyway, so I'd like to dedicate this song to all the mums around the world, Australian or not.
All the mums, shout out, yes.
Yeah, all right, let's have a listen to Teresita.
You have one saved message. Message received today at 2:40 p.m.
Hi, darling. It's me, Mom. Just want to wish you luck, okay? For tonight. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
To call back, press 22. To replay message, press 1.
Same things don't make me happy no more. I'm growing old, I need your support. I'm reaching out, I've been so distant. I need you more now than ever before. But everybody knows things change for a reason. I don't need a reason, I just need a moment. Times are good, I wanna hold it. Finding it so hard to receive to make it easy. Make it easier for me. Finding it so hard to receive to make it easy. Make it easier for me. Teresita, that's my mama's name. You got a son that loves you. You got a son that loves you. I got your spirit, I got your love. Your boy looking good, cause I got your looks. Forever your son, can't thank you enough. I came out blue, and you prayed to God. Now I'll do the same, that woman a saint. She gave it all up, there'll come a day I say, mama we won, look what you made. Your baby son, finding it so hard to receive to make it easy. Make it easier for me. Finding it so hard to receive to make it easy. Make it easier for me. Teresita, 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 that's my mama's name. You got a son that loves you. You got a son that loves you.
All right, that was Teresita by Boy Graduate. Thanks for that, Cam. Now, how did you get started with writing songs? So with rap?
I didn't start making rap until after I finished high school. So I didn't really have any creativity flowing through me. I was playing football, all that kind of stuff, and I don't know. It was just something in me that I'd always wanted to do. I just didn't realize that the outlet was music.
Okay.
So I knew that I wanted to do something, but I just didn't realize until I finished school. Then I actually stopped and thought, what am I going to do with my life? Am I really just going to get because I wanted to become an accountant, and that's no knock on accountants or anything. I ended up doing a degree in business. I like business, but I also wanted to do something creative. So, and I love the rap music. I always have.
Okay, incidentally, this is just an observation. You mentioned that you were going to do accounting and you ended up with music. Now, for me, accounting is counting numbers and music is counting timing.
Exactly. Even though I wasn't that great at counting time, but got there in the end. Yeah. No, definitely. There is a beauty of math to making music.
Yes, supposedly math is the universal language.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how did you get into public performances?
It was tough being here from Albury-Wodonga because there's not much happening. There's still not much happening here, but it's starting to grow a little bit, and that's 10 years down the track. So you can only imagine what it was like 10 years ago. And it was hard to get a gig here. But when I moved to Melbourne, that's when I started networking more, started going to shows of people that I followed, just asking venue managers, kind of putting myself out there, and eventually I started getting traction like that. So that was one of my key, and still is. I put a lot of time into my sets, so I like to really go all out, and that's like one of my favorite things to do, which I'm missing a lot.
Yeah, but with the current situation, yes, I guess you're very limited at the moment. Can't really go out. Now, I know last year or sometime in 2019, you spent some time in Cebu, where your mum is. Now, did you do performances over there?
I did, yeah. My mum lives here actually, but she's from Cotabato, which is
Cotabato, Mindanao.
yeah,
Okay.
the Southern Island. Yeah,
Well,
but
we're from
she
the
moved
same
over
island.
here. Yeah, no, she came to visit me actually in Cebu, but I did a lot of performances there. I did a handful, maybe 10 or so, and it's very casual over there. I brought a USB stick with me when I went out to the clubs, and I got to know the DJs really well. And I would literally just hand over my USB stick, and I could perform at a club and stuff. So I was performing at bars and clubs as well, just one song, and getting my name out there pretty much the same as I did in Melbourne. Okay.
Have you performed in other countries?
Not other than the Philippines, nah.
Okay, all right. Now, when you're performing, or when you're singing your song, or when you're creating your music, what do you feel when you play your music?
I feel some type of authenticity because I like to think that I try do something. I follow the rules or whatever of making music, but I really try go from the heart. So I really try to tap into that when I'm performing it, and I visualize that in the studio as well when I'm creating a song. How would it go when I'm performing it live? Would it work? How would I go about it? I'm always thinking about that sort of stuff when I'm making music. Same with visuals, like music videos, like what could work here. I guess every artist does that. They get ahead of themselves and start thinking that sort of stuff.
Now, incidentally, that I've lined up the next song to be "I'm Not Ready." What you want to tell us about that track?
"I'm Not Ready" is probably my favorite release next to Teresita. Teresita being like the most personal one. "I'm Not Ready" being like the most well-written one that I think I've done. And it also features Brian Fresco from Savemoney Gang in Chicago, who's a part of Savemoney is created by Vic Mensa and Chance the Rapper. So he was in Melbourne and we linked up and we did the video. I remember he was flying to America the next day after he recorded his verse, and I said, if I got like a team together, if I got like a bar spot and we, had a cast, would you be down to do a music video? So you can check out that music video on YouTube as well. And that was a long 3 days because we finished the song as well.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gents, let's have a listen to Boy Graduate with his song "I'm Not Ready" featuring Brian Fresco. Here we go.
My feelings aren't ready for your love. Aren't ready for your love. They're not ready. My feelings aren't ready for your love. Aren't ready for your love. They're not ready. Stuck on your heart now. Lights on in the club now. Where we gonna go now? Having second thoughts up in my head. Say we gotta bounce now. Do I gotta let my guard down? I'll be fine if you stay around. Flip a bad situation. I'll come back when my heart has been broken more than twice. I know your loving isn't right. I'm not ready. I'll come back when my heart has been broken more than twice. I know your loving isn't right. I'm not ready. No, my feelings aren't ready for your love. Aren't ready for your love. They're not ready. My feelings aren't ready for your love. Aren't ready for your love. They're not ready.
I cannot be when it's right back sometime. When it's right back sometime. Even though I hold back. relax sometime. Let us know you got his back sometime. We can keep it chill, baby, red glass wine. So I feel we did this in an old past life. Step left, step right, hips gon' whine. We can keep it going to the moon past night. You keep me open, you love way I'm stroking. You see how I'm working, let's keep on the light. Yeah, you my focus, she let loose that potion. Now I'm steady phoning, I'm deep in the light. She think that it's love, but I can't give enough. Most these just be out a new night. Show you she come in them selfies pop up. Say she posting you up just to get some new likes. Hey.
I'll come back when my heart has been broken more than twice. I know your loving isn't right. I'm not ready. I'll come back when my heart has been broken more than twice. I know your loving isn't right. I'm not ready. No, my feelings aren't ready for your love. Aren't ready for your love. They're not ready. My feelings aren't ready for your love. Aren't ready for your love. They're not ready.
I cannot be ready. I cannot be ready.
That was Boy Graduate with Brian Fresco with his song with Boy's song. I'm not ready. I'm still trying to get used to saying boy. just a little bit of trivia. In the Philippines, boy is not a derogatory term as compared to the American aspect. And a boy just means a young fella, and usually the older people, it's like saying manong or older brother, and boy is just saying dong.
Yeah.
Or stuff like that.
Exactly.
All right, now when you're singing, do you ever get lost in the music?
When I'm performing live, or
Well, I
more
guess
so, more so in studio, I guess.
lost in the music. So I guess I'm asking you how involved do you get? Do you disappear?
Oh,
Do you assume a different persona?
yeah. I like my boy graduate is a lot similar to Cameron, like myself.
Okay.
I'm not really a totally different character, but yeah. I guess I'm just myself.
Okay.
In terms of getting like lost in the music with the industry and stuff, like yeah, all the time as well. I get caught up in all that kind of stuff. I need to chill,
Yep.
meditate.
Okay. Now, how important is music to you?
Very important. Yeah, it's definitely a staple. I need to have it. No matter what. If I stop pursuing a career in music, I'll always keep making music.
Okay, so I guess it's like a drug for you. My drug is chocolate, so music.
Oh yeah, my drug is chocolate as well, and takeaway.
So do you do
Yeah.
this full time, or do you have a day job as such?
I don't have a day job at the moment. That's why I moved over to the Philippines. I was a publicist, and we were building a back
Okay.
office over there. And I'm no longer there at the moment, and because of the virus, I've moved home. So I'm figuring out what the next moves are while I'm here. And most artists do have a day job. You'll be surprised. So I probably will have to
Yeah,
find some
yeah.
sort of income, because it's hard to make an income off money. That's for sure.
Now, would you rather play in small venues or larger venues?
Large venues if it's packed out. Not large venues if it's packed out.
That's a straight answer. So, ladies and gents, look up Boy Graduate in all his social media stuff, and make sure that when you hear that he's got something happening, go and pack the venue.
Yes, exactly.
So, what's the largest audience that you've had? Or Cebu or here?
Here, I was a main support act with my bro Dex on Bliss N Eso's tour in 2017, and those shows were 2,000-3,000 people each. So they're
Wow.
probably the biggest shows I've done. Yeah.
All right. Now, smallest crowd that you ever performed in?
Just like the sound guy.
Okay.
Had a
All
bar.
right. Now, we talked about traveling and you not being ready. I'm just reading the song list. Now, I've sort of arranged this song list like a story. So you thank
Nice.
your mom, Teresita, and then we talked about you not being ready. And now the next track that we are going to play for our listeners is Runaway. You want to tell us about that track?
Runaway is pretty much a track from my EP called Power. It's about being in a relationship and you know it's not right. You both know it's not right, and you're still you're still hoping something's there, I guess. Yeah.
So are you running away from a relationship, or are you running? I guess anyone can.
Yeah.
Uh,
Trying to.
Yeah. Anyone. What I'm trying to say is that I guess listening to the lyrics, anyone can relate and make their own interpretation of the song.
Yeah, exactly. For sure. You
Yeah.
can switch it however you want.
Yep. All right. Let's have a listen to Boy Graduate with his track Runaway. This is featuring Eric Beats. Here we go.
Yeah.
We could run away, run away. We could run away, run away. We could run away, run away. But we both know that we don't wanna. We both know that we don't wanna follow that passion. Foolish romances. Need you here dancing. Had me here praying, yeah. 1 in a million, yeah. I got it in me, yeah. I need you with me, yeah. I need you with me. We could run away, run away. We could run away, run away. But we both know that we don't wanna. We both know that we don't wanna. We both know that we don't wanna. Got pills in her system. That's not why she's tripping. She's acting different. Like there's something missing. Don't skip a minute. Gone in an instant. We can't relive it. No. If you wanna run, then run slowly. Make sure that you hold me. One day we'll be lonely and think back to our dance. I'ma let you control me. Just put it on me. I got what we both need. Know what I'm saying? Follow that passion. Foolish romances. Need you here dancing. Had me here praying, yeah. 1 in a million, yeah. I got it in me, yeah. I need you with me, yeah. I need you with me. We could run away, run away. We could run away, run away. But we both know that we don't wanna. We both know that we don't wanna. We both know that we don't wanna.
Savemoney Radio on SWR.
We are listening here to Boy Graduate, and this is Savemoney Radio Show on SWR 999 FM, and we have just listened to Runaway with his track. So you do your own interpretation on that, dear listeners. I'm picking all these songs. They are all love stories. Cam, so I don't know. Well, that's how I'm interpreting all your songs anyway.
Yeah.
You know, what's your favorite thing to see in the audience while you are on stage?
People like liking the music, like visually enjoying it. They're not trying to, force it or whatever. It's an energy. It's not so much what you said. It's more the energy. Yeah, that's my favorite bit. Winning over a crowd is fun as well.
Yes, I get a personality and the type of song you're playing as well. Now, what could distract you while you're on stage? Do things distract you while you're on stage?
Not really. I'm pretty tuned in. Even if someone's yelling, I remember on those Bliss N Eso tour, that Bliss N Eso tour, there was a lot of people that would like yell at you and while you're performing, and you almost, I don't know, you're almost levitating. It's a hard
Okay.
it's a hard thing to describe, but once you're in that state and you're performing and you're focused on your breathing and your vocals and not, you're kind of in the moment, you don't really get put off by anything. And if you do, I've come to learn just to move on with it and not actually worry about it. Yeah.
Not focus on it. Talking about focus, if you do create a mistake in one form or another, how do you handle mistakes?
Yeah, you just get on with it. It's the biggest mistake would be forgetting your lyrics, and at that point you just need to first of all accept the fact that you've forgotten your lyrics, and two, try get back, try find a point where you remember your lyrics. And if you don't remember your lyrics, then you have to tell your DJ that it's not going to happen. And then you kind of have to, it's happened to me a million times and I always make mistakes. I laugh it off. I say a joke to the crowd and get them to laugh with me. And not everyone's perfect, and you can't let your ego get in the way of that.
Okay, I guess you're just trying to be as down to earth as possible. You fix the mistakes. Correct me if I'm wrong. You try and overcome the mistake by connecting with the audience and keeping on.
Exactly. They'll see that and they'll say, "Oh, he's he doesn't care that he's messed up. That's funny." But it's actually a good thing sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah. No, that's good. Now, the next track we've got lined up is a track called All My Life. Do you want to tell us about that?
Oh, yeah. All My Life is off the EP Power, which is the same one that Runaway's from. Same line, because that whole EP is a story. So All My Life is the start of that story, meeting the person and like getting to know them and all that kind of stuff. So that's what All My Life is. That's my favorite track off the EP.
Okay. Now, let's take this opportunity to thank all the people that have supported you, especially with creating your songs and all that. You want to do a shout out to them?
Shout out to all the people that do follow me. A few special shout outs to Alex over in the Philippines, who's been helping me branch out my audience over there. And developing me, and also some homies over here like Hamley, Dom, Dex, just dudes that I've been making music with for the last 5 years. It's been a good ride.
All right, ladies and gents, let's have a listen to Boy Graduate with his song All My Life.
I know something doesn't feel right. I know you don't pay me no mind. Yeah, that's right, never took advice. I took a risk, now I'm paying the price. Call up a Reiki, lay down a beat, let me lay out my mind. I can't sleep at night, my bed don't feel the same. Someone else can't take your place and you're gone. Doing my best to try and move on. All my life I could lean on you, could get personal. All my life I could be with you. That's it when a cold night ends. Call quits and better as friends. For half of my love intends. Stack bank, put you in the Benz. Gave him my all, gave him my best. Moving on now, nothing here left. We know something doesn't feel right. We know you don't pay me no mind.
Alright, that was Boy Graduate, or Cameron to some people, with his song All My Life. We have time for a couple more songs. which is going to be Hold You Down and Do You Understand Your Power? Now, if you could go back in time, what would you do differently?
In
Make
terms
you
of
think
music
that.
or the whole life thing?
Whatever your music life or the way you do the way you do things. Let's focus on music.
Let's focus on music.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything.
Oh, that's good. Now, just before performances or at home, how often and for how long do you practice?
I try practice every day, whether that's working on my music theory or vocal coaching,
Okay.
ear training. Yeah, every day.
All right.
But realistically, like 5 out of 7 days a week, I guess.
Okay, so pretty much it's an ongoing training. It's not just, oh, I'm good at this and
Yeah, no,
I'm
I was
okay
never
now.
good at singing or anything like that. No, I still am. I don't think I am. I have to keep practicing.
Now, do you prefer singing with a live band or a backing soundtrack?
I've never played with a live band before, so I'd have to go with the backing track and a DJ. A DJ is sort of like a live band because they
Yep,
can scratch and back up for you. So it's always better to have someone on stage with you, so you can grab their energy as well. Yeah, it's always more fun.
All right. Now, what about during performances, your appearance, your look, your presentation? Do you find that it affects the audience? Like, for example, right now, this is a video audience. I know we can relate it to the isolation and all that. You're wearing a beanie. We're all both sporting mustaches. But do you specifically dress up for your performances?
Not really. No. I guess that's not really a brand of mine to be outlandish and stuff. I try to more focus on the music.
Okay. All right. I like that. So you're not there to dress up for somebody. You just want to be as natural as possible.
Yeah. Also, like, I want to look good, but yeah, I'm not not doing anything too crazy.
All right. Now, what do you do in your spare time? Do you do any volunteer work?
No volunteer work. No. That's a good question and something that I should get into. But in terms of spare time, I don't chill out. I've got a few projects on the side that I'm working on. I like helping other artists as well, who are maybe a few steps behind me, and just really starting out and need advice. I like getting on calls with people and talking to them and connecting with them like that, because I know how hard it was for me when I first started out.
All right, which is pretty much the same reason I'm doing this. Because in the Philippines and even here, I guess, if you're no one, you're not a very well-known artist or anything like that, no matter how good your music is, if the TV, if the radio, or all those other media doesn't support you, I guess it's hard to go anywhere. Now, how with that aspect of it, I know you get I'm ignorant about this. I'm poor with I guess social media, other than trying to learn how to use Zoom for now. So your listener base, where would they be? Online or live, or 50-50 record sales or stuff like that?
I'd say mostly my audience, my strongest audience presence is like on social media, and that's like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and stuff. Where they go after that is up to them. They might follow me on Spotify, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, definitely majority of my following or like loyal listeners I've gotten is from just social media.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gents, the next track that we have for you is called Hold You Down. Do you want to tell us about that song, Cam?
Hold You Down, again, is from the EP Power, and it's pretty much just, it comes after All My Life when you meet the person, and Hold You Down is just reassuring them that, you're there for the right reasons.
Okay.
You're not gonna mess around with them.
All right. It's not like gonna hold you down and
No, it's not S&M stuff. No. Again, they are open to interpretation, but that's not how I intend.
That's right.
Yeah.
So this is where people can't judge a song just based on the title of the song, so they've actually got to listen to it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, ladies and gents, let's have a listen to Boy Graduate with his song "Hold You Down," and this features Eric Beats.
I can see you nervous, hey. I can see you nervous in a good kind of way. Nothing wrong with nerves, babe. Nothing wrong with nerves when you push them to my way. When your nerves don't go away. When your nerves don't go away. When your nerves don't go away. Yeah, I'ma hold you down. Ooh, I'ma hold you down. Ooh, I'ma hold you down. Ooh, I'ma hold you down. When your nerves don't go away, I'ma hold you. I'ma shine a light on you. I'ma lay my eyes on you. Take you for a drink or two. I'ma do what God would do. Look over you and care for you. Them other things that they don't do. Alright for you, be there for you. I'll hold you down. When your nerves don't go away. When your nerves don't go away. When your nerves don't go away. Yeah, I'ma hold you down.
Ladies and gents, thank you for hanging around with us now, listening to Boy Graduate, Cameron. I don't know how people closer to you would call you Cam or Boy. Or,
yeah. No, most of my friends just call me Boy Grad.
Okay, Boy Grad. Typical Aussie,
Yeah.
shorten everything.
Shorten everything, yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you do tours?
I haven't done a tour in a while. I did my own tour in 2018 for
Okay.
I'm Not Ready, and that was just East Coast of Australia. And other tours I've been on are just support acts, so supporting independent artists as well as major ones like Bliss N Eso.
Okay.
So, yeah. Who
All right.
knows? Maybe once all this coronavirus stuff disappears, I can set up a mini Australian tour and Philippines one, because I'd really like to do that.
Okay, I'll be with you with that. I'm one of those people raring to go out in back in sports and whatever, out in open space anyway.
Yeah.
Now, when you are doing your tour and all that, how do you, well, not eat any junk food?
No, that's impossible. You gotta eat junk food. It's not impossible, but for me, it's almost impossible. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, some people have the image that it's non-stop partying out there when you're on tour or when you're not on tour. Is that true?
It depends on the person. For me, yeah, definitely. I really lap it up. It's like a holiday for me. So, I really like it. I don't drink before I perform though, so I
Okay.
do all the partying and stuff after I perform.
Now, talking about, we know that some artists have demands before they go out on stage and their studio. Now, do you have a contract rider in terms of backstage amenities? Amenities.
Oh, like
Do you require you must have this water and stuff like that?
yeah, like a rider. No, I'm not like Kanye or anything. I don't think I'm big enough to demand things. I'm happy with whatever the venue gives us, which is usually maybe a bottle of alcohol and some Red Bull or something like that, or a slab of beer. So
Oh,
whatever,
okay.
just grab whatever you can is the rule.
Okay, all right. Now, what would you be doing if you weren't a musician? And don't say accountant.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I'd probably just be like, again, I love business, so I would
Okay.
be in business more so than I am now. I'd have more time to allocate to that. So I guess business, like marketing. Marketing is one of my
Okay.
passions. So
I
yeah,
think,
advertising, something like that.
yeah, I think you mentioned it earlier that you're going to do some representation for musicians, the one that no, you're still trying to help other musicians come
Yeah,
up. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Now, before we say goodbye, before we play the last song, the next song is called "Do You Understand Your Power?" My interpretation of that song is that it's an encouragement song for women. Tell us the story behind that song.
Yeah, that's the underlying message. Without being too corny, the premise of the song is just actually going to a club and a girl not understanding that she has all the power in the club, because that's majority of the reason why guys go out. Let's be honest,
Yeah.
to try to court a female, and
Yeah.
it's a lot of power for them. So shout out all the girls doing their thing. But like you said, outside of the club, sometimes I have a lot of chick friends, and they don't realize their worth, and it's sad to see. So yeah, it's a little message to them as well.
Okay, so this isn't just. Well, are you trying to encourage? I guess you're trying to encourage the positive side of the power of women, because
Yes.
some people would think that the power, the only power that women have. I'm probably going to get shot when I say this.
Yeah, this is
Some people see women that the only power that they have is their beauty.
yeah, exactly. A lot of people see girls at face value, which is wrong.
Yeah.
They've got a lot more things to offer, and even though it's been a message that's getting better and people are realizing that more, it's still an issue. It's still an issue.
Yeah, it's still out there. It's sad, but ladies and gents, and to all the women out there, and I would still dedicate this song, "Do You Understand Your Power?" to all the moms around the world. Thank you,
Yes.
everyone, to everyone online and live over the airwaves to have listened to this show. So this is Mitchell, and we've been listening to Boy Graduate. And you got
Yeah,
any
things happen.
parting words, mate?
No, just keep an eye out on my social media. It's everything is just Boy Graduate. That's my handle for everything. Another reason why I changed my name so quickly to that, because everything was available. And yeah, I'm going to be releasing a new song on Friday called Beshi. It features Sad Rai from Cebu. So it's my first like Filipino geared track. It's got some nice little lingo in there. And
Okay.
there's plenty more music on the way. So keep an eye out on my socials.
Ladies and gents, before we say goodbye, again, I'd like to encourage you guys to listen to Boy Graduate, of course. That's why we're
Yes.
featuring him here. And tune in to Same Old Radio Show next Sunday, every Sunday at 10 p.m. Now, let's have a listen to Boy Graduate with his song, "Do You Understand Your Power?"
Ricky, please flex with me.
You're in a different class, baby, you can break the rules. You're in a different class, baby, you can break the rules. You're in a different class, baby, you can break the rules. You're in a different class, baby. Do you understand your power? Set that pace, yeah, yeah, with that face, yeah, yeah, no eye to eye. Walking by, I swear I never had the time to chase after your type. Do you understand your power? You look good, yeah, I'm shook. How you doing? Yeah, I'm I feel good. How's your night? They your friends, y'all look tight. Y'all want drinks? Hold the ice. Another round, they were nice. Where y'all going? Oh yeah, right. Do you understand your power? You can break the rules, baby. You can break the rules. You can break the rules, baby. You can break the rules. Do you understand your power? You're in a different class, baby, you can break the rules. You're in a different class, baby, you can break the rules. You're in a different class, baby, you can break the rules. You're in a different class, baby. Do you understand your power? Set that pace, yeah, yeah, with that face, yeah, yeah, no eye to eye. Walking by, I swear I never had the time to chase after your type. Do you understand your power? Side to side, step to step. In my zone, I'm thinking less. Pass the drink like pasta parcel. Ain't no way that music's stopping. Make a move like playing chess. Karate kick me to the chest. I'm sleeping for hours. Do you understand your power? You can break the rules, baby. You can break the rules. You can break the rules, baby. You can break the rules. Do you understand your power?
Savemoney Radio on SWR.